What are you doing at 6 a.m. in the morning eating fried chicken? It's 6 in the morning. Fried chicken with cheese, bro, and fries. At 7 in the morning. Yo, that's crazy though. Yo, 7 in the morning, fried chicken with cheese. Like, who dips fried chicken in cheese? That's like some next type of shit. And cheese? It's 7 in the morning, man. So early. Only as breakfast for you, about to be done. Like, after the moment NY session opens up at 8 a.m., you're going back to bed. Man, you're going back to bed because funny. It's too early for that, man. All right, chat. What do you got here? Gold, right? So let's take a look at price here real quick. So as you can see, hopefully today's not a long day, by the way, again, like yesterday it was. Because yesterday had nothing. Like, afternoons, there's just nothing. They were just in the range the whole entire session. I was there till like 1 and there was nothing. Yeah, so anyways, today you have gold here. It looks like the daily candle closed bullish as support. Now, here's the thing about gold, right? Remember, because remember the daily is bullish today, right? Don't get it twisted though. The higher time frames, which is the other time frames, like the weekly and the monthly, the overall still bearish, right? So keep that in the back of your mind as you're trading today's daily candle. That, yeah, today we could be going up, but at the end of the day, we might even end up reversing, for all I know, coming back down the other way, right? Again, the weekly shows that we are bearish this week. Yes, we're bearish. I'll explain why. We're bearish, right? Yes, today we're bullish, or this week we're bullish right now. Currently, the current candle is bullish right now, but any given point could still flip, right? Because when you're looking at bias, you want to look at bias off of the previous candle, not the current candle, because the current candle doesn't tell you shit. The previous candle will tell you stuff though. It'll tell you that in this case, you're still below the zone here. Any given point, this thing could still flip bearish. And if it were to flip bearish, then look left, you're mirroring this traffic tail left here, coming down towards these levels here, 1920, 1900, right? So that's what you got for the weekly. Weekly overall still bearish. Any given point could flip bearish, especially since last week's candle closed doji, right? Last week's candle opened up here, came all the way up to here, didn't break the highs, came all the way back down and closed right where it started. So nothing happened. This candle this week, any given point, could still flip bearish, right? So your job isn't really to like predict when we're gonna reject that, right? Where we're gonna reject that, but your job is to really wait for price to flip and then start anticipating positions, or you can start anticipating positions off of the small time frames that leads to the higher time frame. In this case, the day time frame today closed bullish, right? So again, like I said, even though the weekly is bearish, daily can still drive up today, right? Because look at the daily. Overall, you're creating support here, and look left, there's a resistance here at the 1980. Now, for a bottom wick on the daily, honestly, I believe that's it. Because I'm looking left there. I'm looking left at these areas here. That's why last night Asian session, I wasn't really looking at a steeper bottom wick because you sort of already created one, right? Look left there. Every time price closes back into these ranges, you create a bottom wick at these levels here, looking left before you're popping up, right? Like, I'm looking at today's move similar to this move here, where you should be mirroring this range here going up. Or not that move, this move right here. But overall, like, this is the range we're in right now, right? From 1980 to 1940. So if we're closing bullish at the bottom of the range, where do you think price is heading next? Probably to the top of the range, the foot of the range, right? So 1980 is your next target here for price. Pretty bullish, obviously, for the day. It really comes down to a smaller time frame, right? The smaller time frame today will be your best friend, because it's gonna show you how you can enter with the higher time frame. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, I believe the 4 hours bullish right now, obviously. Yeah, definitely bullish. This bearish candle here came all the way down last night, closed bearish, respecting this support here to the left. I think I had it over here somewhere, right? So this level was being respected all night, and this is the range that's being respected here. Look left, you should pop up to fill the next range, which is going to be like 1970, 1967ish, right? Anywhere in those zones, it would be ideal. Because this is the 4-hour range that we're in right now. So if this is the 4-hour range we're in right now, and I understand the 4-hour has no bottom wick, right? I understand that. But like, if you look at price here, and this is something that me and Wix has been talking about for the last couple of I'll say a couple of months, to be honest. Sometimes it's not really about how the candles close, but it's really about the levels we're tapping, because it's just like supply and demand, support and resistance, right? That's all that it is. Like, you could be tapping a level on the 4-hour time frame, but the 1 hour could be printing you those 1 hour candles going up, or the daily could print you that bullish candle going up already, right? So like, as long as you tap those levels to grab liquidity before driving up, in this case the 4 hour candle came down last night, grab liquidity here. If that's your liquidity grab, then you won't see a bottom wick here. Look left at this candle as well. Same thing happening on this candle, right? This candle closed bearish at support, and that's kind of just drove up and broke the highs, right? With no bottom wick. So same thing can happen here. You can come up, still drive towards 67, 65, 77, and still flip on the weekly to create the bottom wick layer on the week, right? So if that were to be an issue, it would be an issue for a later time, not right now, right? Obviously, if price doesn't drive, it'll show you signs that it'll start to head back down on a smaller time frame anyways. So today, for me at least, what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for buys, and I believe the 1 hour candle close, did it close at resistance or bullish above? You could say it closed like honestly close below for me. Still below his ranges, right? I'm looking for buys above like 1965 now at this point. Above these ranges, I believe it's going to be above, let's see, 64. Yeah, above like 65 or even like 66. Above 66 probably off the rip for me. Above here going up towards the next range takes you up towards 1970, and then eventually you got 1977 as your over at next range. But let me just put this as daily target here. Daily target, and then range target is down here. Yes, this is what I got going on today, chat. I'm looking for buys above 1966 595 to fill the range at 1970 883, and then obviously yeah, we'll take price up from there. And then I believe right now we're in this range here from basically 1966 to 1955. So whatever's in this range, I at this point probably want to avoid and wait for just a breakout. Yesterday we took buys based off the daily time frame that just we hit break even off of, but it's a little different now. I'd rather just wait for a buy above 66, right? Obviously since then Asian session you create a structure and a range, so that's irrelevant now. But yeah, I'll say this is the range we're in. So for anything from 1966 to 1955 I probably cannot touch today, just because there may not be direction in this range, and you'll have direction once you break above 66, 1970 towards 77. And then obviously for sells, I believe sells for me today would probably be below, here's the thing, it's going to be below 1955, but it won't be a close below 1955. Okay, so what's going to be what I'm looking for is going to be a closure below and then a range formed. So it's very key wait for that range form here, because any given point this could still be a range one fake out on a higher time. From going to 1 hour, going to 30, this could still be a range one fake out, and the last thing you want to do is be in a range one fake out, right? So I'd rather see a range form, and then once a range is formed, once you close below like this, right? Let's say you close below and then a range is formed like this, cool, come up, close, and you're respecting that resistance now, and you form some type of range here, great, this is perfect, right? Because now if you have a range formed there, you can say, okay, well, your new support is down here, so all you gotta do now is wait for a closure below that support, and then once you break below that support, you're good, right? You're chilling. That'll be your position. That'll be your sells to drive further down towards the 1946. So if this were to happen, then great, you know, perfect. We have sells below 1955. If sells don't happen today and we get buys above 1966, then perfect as well. But whatever's in between this range here, I can't touch. And it's all right though, because you don't have to be in a position where you catch every single range, you know. There's no direction in this range. There could be volume, there could be direction, or there could be clean traffic moves, right? Because it's a 110 pip range, so it's definitely gonna move in this range here, but doesn't mean that there's direction. So that's why I'm waiting for a buy above 1966. All right, all right, chat. That's what I got going on today for gold here, and yeah, that's it. We're waiting for buys above there. Cool. And then yeah, I guess you can say I guess you could just say, I mean, I would assume that if you were to create a range on gold below 1955, it'll be sells below 1952 for us probably. So I'm just gonna put it here at 1952 because that's like a pretty decent support you have here. Rejects off there, rejects off these levels here to the left, rejects off of this level is where I found it, right? So sells will be below 1952. So whatever's in this range here, let me just make it easy for you guys to look at. Whatever's in this range, I can care less about. So don't come at me later saying, yo, Don, you missed the move. Why aren't you taking sells here? Why aren't you taking buys in this range here? Because there's just no direction. All right. But I will be taking buys above here and sells below here. All right. But whatever's in this range here, man, don't tell me I missed the move. Okay. Because like I'm gonna draw it out right now. This could happen. You know, we can move 100 pips in this range here. And this can happen. Back into the range. And then this can happen. And then this can happen. But if that were to happen, don't tell me, you know, at 9 a.m. that I missed the move, because it's not. I'm telling you right now, it's something that I don't. That's not part of our plan, right? We're gonna be waiting for buys above and sells below those levels. But yeah, that's the analysis, chat. All right. So hopefully today you have no news today. All right, you have no news today at all. Nothing in the way today. Nada. Tomorrow though you have nothing as well. Thursday you have unemployment claims, and Friday you have nothing. So this looks pretty chill. It was really only yesterday that you had something. But I'm thinking, like, if you had NFP on Friday and you had a catalyst already, which drove price. What happened on Friday again? We drove down, right, on Friday, and then yesterday you closed bullish, creating a range, and today, for the rest of the week, you have no more folders. I would assume that you just continue up with yesterday's bias and create that weekly top wick before flipping bearish. And that weekly top wick, for all I know, man, could come all the way up until minimum. You're looking at 1977, 1973, right? Because you're looking left there at these areas here on price, especially this area, because this is what you're mirroring, right? So if I were to block this out for you and just focus on this, right? If you were just focus on this. How do I do this? Focus on this, right? If you were to focus on this, you're going to see what I'm talking about, because this is the same exact mirror here, right? This is this same exact position you're in on the monthly and the weekly from, I think that's 2020, right? April or something like that, or June, something like that. I don't know when that was, but overall, like, you're in the same exact position here. You came up, created highs at 2070. You broke back into the range here. Price broke back into the range, didn't drive it away. What did it do? It created resistance. From 1976 or 1980, 2000-ish till 1940, right? So that's the range we're in right now. So if you're just looking at this now, you're like, okay, well, weekly's gonna create a top wick. It can come all the way up till 2000, 1990, 1980, who knows, right? But minimum target is 1976 because this is a minor resistance there. So you gotta tap some level first. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the weekly, even though we're driving up right now, at any given point could still flip bearish, because that's what this count did last time. Came all the way up until 2020 and then came all the way back down and closed below at like 2020 or 1920. So yeah, that happened in August, right? So again, look at the monthly, look at the weekly. It makes sense too. The monthly candle could create a steeper top wick. You could see 1993 for the monthly top wick before driving down. Overall, the monthly is also mirroring this traffic as well. So you gotta understand these concepts here. So that's why my buys today are above 1966. All right, it's not as simple as just going to their charts and drawing, you know, a support and resistance and just waiting for a closure and taking impulses. It's a lot deeper than that, right? As you can see here, or in our analysis at least. But yeah, that's it. That's gold. That's gold. Yeah, could pick up. I think it's gonna be an early push today though. I don't think it's gonna be that late. You have nothing in the way. If anything, you might see a position at like 7:45, 8 a.m. You know, 8:20 probably. But yeah. Oh, GJ, I'm gonna do a quick analysis. I'm not gonna show GJ the same amount of love here because we don't trade GJ, right? But it looks like the daily candle today. I'm not sure what this is right here, but let's plot this up here. So you have a support at 173.349 here, right? You have a strong support here. 173.349. So what is this? Look left. Looks like yeah, that's your support there. So there's also resistance here as well at 174.402. So what is that? That is, my friend, called a range. So if that's a range you're in, yes, right now we're bullish, or my bad, we're bearish. The weekly is bearish. You know, it's been coming down, but it never closed below yet, or it hasn't closed below yet, right? You have about 9 hours in the day until we actually close. If you close below today, cool. Could still be a range one tomorrow. Could be a fake out tomorrow. But Friday should be interesting if that were to be the case. But if you don't close below and you end up closing bullish today, then tomorrow will be your algo day, right? Because typically, if this thing were to close below here, if this thing were to close below today, what you'll see is you won't see tomorrow's candle drive, but you see the candle after tomorrow's drive. Tomorrow's candle might do something like this, where it closes bullish, respecting, right? And then the day after, that'll be your drive on, what day is that? So here's Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. You'll see a drive if that were to be the case. All right, chat. But yeah, GJ overall, any given point today, it could still flip bullish. The bullish flip is at 173.500. So let's go ahead and mark that up. 173.500. What area is that, and how is that important? You'll find out here in about 20 seconds here. So that's where the flip is, right? This green line going across. That's the daily flip. That's where you want to anticipate buys at, because if that daily were to flip, this would just be a bond wick for us to drive back up and mirror that traffic tail left towards 174. If not, then so be it. But I'll say, okay, well, if that's your range there, all you gotta do now is find your resistance near that daily flip, right? So in this case, there's a daily flip at 173.555, but there's a minor resistance at 173.813. So go here and draw a line here saying, okay, cool, resistance has been formed there. And say, okay, well, buys above, they would be clean going up towards the next resistance at 174.368, right? So that's your range there. And then obviously for sells, you just have a line down here at this support saying, okay, well, if we were to close below here, then you have range coming down further towards the next support, and that next support takes you down towards like 171.972, right? So this is your range here. Whatever's in this range, though, you probably don't want to be part of, honestly, because there's no direction. You're going to see clean traffic. You're going to see volume. You're going to see a push here. You're also going to see a push back down. Maybe another push back up. Maybe another push back down. I don't know. But there's no direction, right? But it's a big range. Just wait for the breakout. Wait for the breakout, and you'll be good. Because the daily shows you everything right now. Daily shows you where we flip at, where we're going to drive at if we were to go up. And it also shows you what happens when you break the lows at 172.529. You break these lows here, you have this range coming down here, right? Towards the bond range. You break above here on the flip, you have this range going up here on GJ. So GJ is pretty simple today. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. As long as you learn to stay out of this current range, right? Because the move will come, and it'll be a pretty nice move once it does come. Like, I don't know where it's gonna go yet. That's why you wait for price, right? Other than that, that's GJ, that's gold. And now I guess we just wait. We just wait for gold to play out. This topic's still going on, bro. Yo. See, there's part of the stream right now that's saying, yeah, Forex will end 2026. Part of the stream chat is trolling. There's another part of the stream, though, who hasn't heard of that yet. And now they're getting in here like, oh, what do you mean it's going to end in 2026? And it's all serious and shit. Chat. You know what? You know what's promised, man? A Wordo. So even if it ends, Wordo will always be here. And we can always play Wordo on stream together. Did you guys not watch the video? Like, bruh, y'all be seeing a title and that's it. Tweet. FOREX ending 2026. Like, you guys not watch the full video and get the full context of things before you guys, you know, like speak or something? Because you can tell he was trolling. Yo, but hey, if you guys enjoyed that stream though, go leave a like. Or my bad, not that stream. That breakdown on gold. Leave a like and sub to the channel. I appreciate you guys for being here today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have 300 likes right now. 1.3k viewers. Can we get let's try to target 500 chat. 500 likes. 500 likes and then we'll be chilling. Bunch of likes and we might actually move today. We're so close, but so far from the ranges, unfortunately. What up, Dusty? I just don't know why everyone's so worried about 2026. Just worry about today's candle closure. You guys be worrying about the wrong things. Yeah, as long as it ends, there's other markets, right? You can trade crypto, you can trade stocks, you can trade a bunch of stuff. And with all the information you have on price action, you can use that towards other stuff as well. It's all the same concepts. It's candles. Highs, lows, closures, openings. Same candles on crypto, on BTC. So you can still trade. Corn, all that, you know? Like, it's not the end of the world. Just focus on the current closure above the range. I didn't pay for sales, but I know a guy, so can you let me in? Asking that on a free stream is crazy. That question on a free stream is crazy, bro. That's a crazy question to ask on the free stream. A free stream? Maybe DM me, you know? But a free stream? I just seen they made that announcement in the higher time frame, so how would you use the high lower time for entries? You'll see. Or go back in the spreadsheet on stream. Okay, here's what you can do. Here's how you can sample size. Go to the spreadsheet here on the stream. Right, this is our stream spreadsheet, right? Go to the journal, go to any trade, and then before you look at that trade, because there's a timestamp for that trade, right? This is a timestamp for that trade. But go to the beginning of that stream, replay, and watch the breakdown that morning, and then watch that trade play or watch that trade, right? Whatever trade it is, the win loss, whatever you want to watch, but whatever that trade is in the last 2 years, go do that, and you have a better understanding of how we use the higher time frame with the lower time frame. Oh shit, K's here for 2 days straight. That's crazy. Thoughts on range? Oh, R32 GTR. I thought it was range 32 GTR. I'm like, what? What's that? Not gonna lie, I know what that is. GG is printing barcodes these days. Wait, I don't know what time frame I'm looking at, or maybe looking at the higher time frame. But this don't look like a barcode to me. This looks like a barcode up here, yeah. But this is, you should see a breakout very shortly. Oh, that's a nice 1 hour candle. This is the third candle. Oh, it's only 7:30 here. This 30 candle closed doji here. I was trying to see if we can. I had a line drawn here just now at the 1964 because I want to buy above there, but I want to see some type of bottom wick being formed first. Like I want to see us tap like 61 again, and then taking buys above there would be cool. Above the most recent, but I guess not. I guess it may not do that. That's all right though. Anything above 66 chat, like I honestly don't believe we'll need a bottom wick. We'll be in off the rip. Above 66 or above, yeah, 66.850. Because then you'll be mirroring this push here. You think you're gonna need AI in the future to have success in Forex? I don't know, man. I'm just waiting for a closure above the range here. You guys ask some crazy questions, man. You guys see the new Apple product, by the way, yesterday? The new VR thing? It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But, you know what? We're about to get the comments. But Don, it's gonna be so bad for your eyes. Like, you know what's gonna do? What's that gonna do to humans? You know what's that gonna do to us people? It's kind of cool though that you can move around in the without controlling anything, without physically like holding anything physical. It's all just through touch. A little expensive. I think it's expensive. But I also don't think it's expensive. Maybe because I haven't seen all the features yet. But yeah, it is expensive. But then again, I don't think it's expensive. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think the average, I don't think they could probably afford it. And I think what they're gonna do with that is they're gonna release a version for the average consumers, like just like the people who could like not cheaper, but like a version of less features or something, and then everybody gonna have that. Like this is, I guess this is like the pro version, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but no, it is expensive though. It is pretty, like 3,500 USD. Pretty expensive. But hey, you got payment plans on Apple now. Everything got payment plans. You can get a payment plan for jewelry. I've seen people, I've seen a lot of people get jewelry payment plans. That's insane. Like, not the payment plans. Yeah, they have clothes chat. Like, I'm not sure how DPIs are into clothes and shit, but there's clothes out there that you can rent. Like, there's pages out and you can rent clothes. Well, yeah, clothes / like pieces. It's not just like regular shit though. It's like a lot of rare clothing though. But yeah, you can rent close. And I find that crazy because like, I guess it's good for when you if you need it for like a photo shoot or something, but renting clothes sounds crazy to me too. If you can't buy the drip, just don't buy it. You get payment plans for Lambos? Yeah, that's called a loan, no? Ain't that called a loan? Ain't that just like getting a loan from the bank? That's what a payment plan is, no? That's how you know, man, we're going to a recession. Why spend 10K on a chain when you can finance it with zero interest and put that 10K to work elsewhere? That's how they think. You know, man. Which reminds me, when I first started getting money, like 18, 19, I was not a smart guy. I was not a smart guy at all. Didn't know about taxes. Just spend, buy useless shit that I just never needed. Oh man. Yeah, like as a young person, like giving money to a young person, and to be honest, I think it wasn't even given to me though. I made it right myself, but still, like having money as a young person and not experience that money, having that amount of money ever, kind of comes with it's like a blessing and a curse in a way, unless you have the right people around you, you know. There's so many young people who just like get money and then they just don't know how to keep it, and then they just loot. They just go broke after, and they spend the rest of their life just trying to make all that back, and trying to have that, you know, to have that feeling again because they feel like they're on top of the world. I've been there, done that, been there, done that, a couple times too. But hey, we're here now. And now I'm 23. Yeah, blessing the skies, I guess, too, because you learn from it. When you go and trade gold? So this morning I did an analysis, right? And whatever that analysis was, is what I'll stand by for the rest of the session. What that means is like, if it doesn't do what I expect the price to do, which is buys below 66 and it sells below 55, then there's nothing I can do in between. So right now, there's nothing we can do. There's no candle that, like, it's currently 7:41, right? The next 1 hour closure is in 18 minutes here. High chance you're gonna have to wait for the 1 hour close, right? Unless this 5 count pops up here, which could happen. But even if it does that, you don't have a closure for another 3 minutes. So if that 5 doesn't close above the range, then now you have another 5 minutes of just waiting, right? And that's what trading is. You know what time you know how you're entering, and you kind of know what time you're getting positions at. And during the meantime, while you wait, you gotta just chill. Like, there's nothing we can do right now. That's why we're just chatting, you know. Nothing we can do right now. If you feel like if you have an itch right now though, go read a book or something. Go take a shower, go for a walk. Go do something though. The good thing about having MT5 though on your desktop is that you can walk away from your setup and you don't have the urge to look at your phone and take position off your phone. If you really need to do that, then do that. Uninstall MT5 on your mobile device and look at just the desktop version. If you can handle, you know, dealing with your emotions and all that while you have your phone on you, then you'll be fine. But yeah, there's nothing we can do right now. One or two more instruments if you have a good grasp of analysis. I have a good grasp of analysis because I just focus on one pair probably, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I could go and trade 5, 10, 15 pairs and look for trades all day long. But do I want to be there? Do I want to be in that position? Nah, I want to just chill. Like, I don't want to be the guy that hops on TradingView or hops on TradingView, looks for a pair, looks for a setup, doesn't find one, and then on to the next pair, searches up a random pair. Like, you know, like, because you're not coming to your charts every day thinking that you're gonna have a trade. You're coming to your charts, or you should be coming to your charts, mainly focusing on staying disciplined until you have your setups from your playbook that you sample size over the last couple months to years. That's the plan. Not come to the charts, let's see how much money I can make today. Because the moment you say how much money I can make today, you're gonna start forcing traders to make money or to make a certain amount of pips because you need to pass your funded challenge, right? So you want to make sure you come to the charts and focus on discipline, focus on waiting for your setups, right? You build those good habits, you get paid. You get paid eventually, naturally, without having to worry about getting paid. And then next trade, same shit, right? But every time you take a trade now, you're focused on discipline and you're not focused on taking a trade or winning a trade. So therefore, you won't be emotional in those trades. You're taking trades based on probabilities or with the highest degree of probabilities because you're following your playbook. Instead of, oh, what can I make today? Let's see. Ah, shit, I only made 14 pips. I need 15 pips. How can I make an extra pip here? You know, like, that's all emotions, and that's how traders fail. It's not the shit you want to hear, probably, right? Like, I'm not gonna tell you like, oh, come to the charts, make money every day, turn your phone to ATM. It's the reality of it. The reality of it is that's not gonna happen. It will happen, but you can't focus on that. Those concepts. But yeah. Like, I used to trade a bunch of pairs. When I first started trading, I traded like 20 pairs, and then 2020 I limited it down to 3 pairs. US30 gold GJ, 2021 gold GJ, 2022 gold GJ, 2023 so far just gold, and that's all I do. I just trade gold. I mean, it depends. I don't know. I guess it's just part of my plan. You know, like, it's what's been working for me. It keeps me balanced. You know, I'm not here looking for setups all day long. And I guess it works. As long as it works, why would I fix it? I'll adjust, I'll adapt, but overall though, you know, I believe one pair is solid for me. Nothing wrong with trading a bunch of pairs though. If you feel like you want to trade 4 or 5 pairs, then go ahead and trade 4 or 5 pairs, right? Like, nothing is wrong with that at all. You can trade as many pairs as you want. I know traders that trade the most exotic pairs ever. If one pair is not working out, they go into the next pair, and then the next pair, and then the next pair, and then the next pair, until they find a setup. I used to trade oil too. Yeah, 2020 I traded oil too, I remember. Yeah, your main thing, your side thing. What's your side thing, bro? Who's your what pairs your main? Don, how you awake, bro? I don't know. I did this. I've been doing this since like 2020. So I built this thing called habit. At this point, it's not a habit. It's just a lifestyle. It's just what I do. It's just what I wake up. Even on weekends, I wake up at 6:30 sometimes, to play hockey. I don't know why. Something about 6:30 a.m. Eastern. It's like ingrained in my head to wake up at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. It's weird. I know it's weird, but I guess if you do it long enough, you can sort of just wake up naturally every day at 6:30. How often do you backtest? I never backtest. Everything I do is on stream. Everything that I figure out, sample size, is on stream. I don't backtest. I don't use a simulation. I do everything on stream. I spend months analyzing concepts, analyzing entries. I'm talking months before I even add it to my playbook. It's not just a simulation session, a backtest session. I just feel like it, because doing those things, for me at least, my perspective, I just feel like there's no emotions attached to it. So you don't go through those cycles, you know. You don't go through that emotional cycle that you'll go through if you were actually there waiting for those candles to close in real time, right? Like there's no pressure when you're on a simulation, when you're on a backtesting software. But when you're on live markets, there's pressure. Like if you want to sample size, you gotta sit there and wait for candles to close, candles to print. But I got to a point where, like, at this point, like, I'm not sample sizing and backtesting like direction, you know. Like we're doing, it's a little deeper in that, because direction is pretty simple and straightforward. It's just about sample sizing our entries nowadays, you know, and like our setups and shit. I woke up mad early today. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was watching Bruce drop him off stream. That's all I was doing today. You guys know who that is? Bruce drop him off. I was watching his stream, and on his stream he was watching a movie. I was watching him watch a movie. That's my favorite streamer. Is it possible to put buy stops? Of course it's possible to put buy stops. Of course it's possible to put buy stops. Will I put buy stops? No. No buy stops for me yet. You can put all the buy stops you want to put, you know. If it's your analysis and you feel like these buys are valid here on this 15-minute candle flip, because I'm assuming that's what you're looking at, go ahead. But I'm just gonna wait for the 1 hour close here, or I could wait for a closure above 65. But above 65, I would need a bottom wick or something, a bottom range formed. Yeah, Brucey's hard. Name 5 DG songs. That's you back your head. Name 5 DG songs. Stop wasting pips, Don. How do you decide how steep of a wick you need before entering? Why my hair look like that today? How steep of a wick do I need before entering? It depends on the situation. I think yesterday I explained a current situation in the markets, but every situation is similar, but it's different, because the bottom wick really depends on, has the higher time frame created a bottom wick yet? What's this bottom wick indicating currently on a smaller time frame? Then, if that's the case, is it creating a bottom wick for the previous 30-minute candle high or low? Was the previous candle, the one previous candle had no bottom wick? Is that what we're feeling right now? You know, like, and as those things are forming, you kind of gotta say to yourself, okay, well, if that is the bottom wick forming, then once you flip, where could I enter now? You know, like, there's a lot of questions that go into those bottom wicks and top wicks. It's not just like, okay, bottom wick, every time you get a bottom wick that's 4 pips, you enter a buy stop. Like, no, otherwise you'd be in a position every day, right? Or every single trade, like this right here. But like, it's got to make sense on the higher time frame and also the smaller time frame as well. Does that make sense? You know, Derek, That is crazy. Being live for five hours with no trade is crazy. But you know what else is crazy too? That you can be live for 5 hours no trade, and you can have a 2-minute trade that makes up a yearly salary. That's what's crazy about Forex. Because you get paid to wait, right? You might not get a trade today, might not get a trade tomorrow, but you can have a trade within 2 days or within 2 seconds that just boom pops, right? So like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy industry, man. Crazy industry. Tim Cook, ain't the AirPod Max heavy as fuck? Doesn't it strain your neck? It does, but honestly, I don't have it on for that long, do I? Maybe a couple hours. Also, they're comfy. Like, they're heavier, but they're comfier than most headsets, so that's why I could wear them. Usually I can't wear a headset. Like, I can't wear the Sony XM4s for some reason. I can't wear Beats. I can't wear like Sennheisers. I can wear these though for some reason. They're just really comfy. Yo, we can train using Vision Pro. I think K already does that. Was that K? Yeah, K posted like last year. She used to do like the VR stuff. Still serious? Never had them. I had Astros. Though the Astros, even those are like a lot. Those strain my neck a lot more for some reason. I think it's the way that the AirPods balance on you. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the certain weight distribution that they have on that, it feels comfy than like other headsets who have like it's heavier here and then lighter here. You know, I'd rather have it heavy here and lighter here than heavy here and lighter here. Depends on your head shape. What up, James Peterson? You want a US30 analysis? You know it's also crazy, liking the stream. Yo, chat, leave a like on the stream today if you guys enjoyed the streams. Yeah, no, we talked about the Apple Vision already. It really reminds me of that Black Mirror episode. I forgot what episode it was, but like you know that scene they showed yesterday, chat, in the Apple thing, the preview, where they did the keynote where they showed like the kids blowing out the birthday cake. That was crazy. That reminded me of some Black Mirror episode. Like imagine just like being the other person and just looking at the guy, and he has a hat. He's wearing a big headset on his face. Do you actually take trades or just paper trend? I am taking trades. Oh yeah, watching NBA courtside using Vision Pro. I heard that too. Yeah, like I mean, if you're paying like $10 a game for watch a courtside at home VR, I mean that's kind of cool. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It is kind of cool. That would be sick. Seeing a VR. Obviously, you won't feel the atmosphere and everything, but just like seeing things courtside in 3D and like, well, hopefully in good graphics, be cool. I don't know, man. Like honestly, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for like watching movies and shows and stuff. I just don't know like how good that is for your eyes and all that. Like I don't know, but Derek Evans, facts, but he missed too many moves. I caught that US30 sell yesterday. So you asked me a question, I answered it, and you just told me I missed the move and you caught a sell yesterday. So like, what was your intention of asking these questions? Was it just to flex? It's like saying like, hey Don, you catch any position yesterday? Oh, now you didn't? Oh well, guess what I caught? I caught this big move yesterday. I caught this nice range here. Like, Man, I'm glad you made money though. I'm glad you made money. Yeah, I just had no trades yesterday. I had nothing yesterday. There was nothing I could have done. Looking back, even though price moved 100 pips yesterday, I couldn't do anything. Like even looking back today, could I have caught anything? Probably not. No, there was just news in the way, you know. So there's nothing I could have done. But I've been here long enough to understand that I've had 1,000 of these days. This isn't my first time I had that day. I've had thousands, and I'll have 1,000 more days like that. But it's what I do in between those days, long term, that makes me a great trader. Not what I did yesterday that makes me a great trader. All right. But that's what trading is, though. You know, like you can't just have days where you have no trade sometimes, and you have days where you have very aggro days, right? So you just gotta be here long enough, I guess, to just live through those moments. I should be bad for you that you're doing this type of stuff. Nah, honestly, it's all just like he wasn't even being a hater or anything. It's just like he just had a question. I just answer it. Nah, it's like I'll try. You guys remember, man, this is the internet, man. Like sometimes people say things a different way on the way they type it, but if you were to talk to them in real life, they're not gonna be like that, or they're not gonna be as how do I describe it? They're not gonna be as ruthless. You know what I mean? It's just the internet. Trying to educate. Hostile, yeah. That's why, like, I don't know. I've been streaming long enough too to understand that as well. Like when I first started streaming, yeah, like it was pretty aggravating. Like, yo, like, is this ever gonna end? But then after year 2, after year 3, at some point, you gotta just say, well, it's never gonna change, man. Like even the R stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like even like the R questions, like it's never gonna end. You know, I've just accepted the fact that it's never gonna end. Like I think it's just like a lot, like majority of the industry trades a certain way, and the way I trade is different, and I can't change the way people think. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm getting as long as I'm getting paid for it, right? As long as I'm getting my bills paid, and it works, and I'm still making profits, like that's the goal. It's not to just it's not to make it mainstream. But yeah, streaming does come up. If I was really tired, you know, and I was like, I had enough of it, obviously I wouldn't do streaming. Like I would not be streaming, obviously. Why would I stream? If anything, like if it has a big effect on me, yeah, I won't stream. But I'm here for a reason, you know. Like it doesn't affect me. It's just I'm here just to help people out and educate. But I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I can just end stream and just, you know, go about my day and still trade, right? The knowledge will stay with you guys, and the knowledge will stay with me. It's a win-win. It's just that we won't connect, but I'm still here, and I'll be here for a long time, for free, for a very long time, forever free as long as I'm streaming. Shout out to the channel. I pay crypto. Can you message Circle? He'll take care of it for you. Let me message Circle for you. What's all the small trades, bro? I was just sample sizing some concepts. I do that every now and then. The streams are a pot of gold. If you really tune in and you're not here just to copy trades, it's a win-win, you know, with the trade obviously, but like even if there's no trades, it's still a W stream. The amount of shit here that I wish I knew, Chad, the things that I tell you guys, like from like that I wish I just knew when I first started trading, I would have saved so much time. But I guess it was all for a reason, because now I was able to learn everything throughout the years and apply it and then teach you guys about it. We can upload pasting notes to that. Fuck, yo, I gotta do it today. After stream, I'll do it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, when I first started trading, there was no one like this. Like, there were people like giving value. I don't get me wrong, right? There's tons of education out, but there's no one that really like nailed it down for me, at least. So I'm trying to fill that gap. Like, if there's like a question or concern, it was more of like it was a very gray area that was never answered because they didn't know the answer to it, right? It's like they were teaching, like, I don't know, no offense, but it's like they were teaching luck. They weren't teaching me skill. They're teaching me luck, things that I couldn't repeat. And I think some of you guys could probably agree with me on that as well, you know. Like a lot of times it was just like I couldn't repeat the same stuff again because no one taught me how to sample size. No one taught me what that was. It was more of like, yo, you make profit, yo, you're good, man, you're lit. But like, how can I repeat those profits? I don't know. No one taught me how. And I hate luck, you know. Like, luck is luck doesn't last long term. Luck is eventually your luck's gonna die out, and you don't want luck. You want skill. Yo, Grim, thanks for a 10. Don taught me more in 3 weeks than I've learned in 4 months. Jeez. How long you been trading only for 4 months though? 4 months. You started in January, February. Welcome, man. Bunch of more likes. How many likes we got? We got 300 and 500 likes. So chat, let's get 500 more likes. Is Wix not awake today? Wix sleeping. Yeah, I don't know where Wix is. He's not online on Discord. I think he is like sleeping, or he might come later. Probably will come later. Are you planning? What do you mean by sample sizing? Sample sizing is just like, so like, you know how like you're really just testing out concepts. Like, let's say for example, you're testing out a certain entry called, I don't know, let's just put it as, you know, Drake. You're testing out the Drake entry. All right, so with the Drake entry, you're trying to figure out now what's the probability of the Drake entry playing out. How often does it play out? 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 times. And then you sample size it on a larger scale. Obviously you do it for, you know, how many trades you want to do. Obviously there's no limit, there's no minimum, there's no maximum, there's no rule for that. It comes down to just when you feel comfortable, right, for that Drake play. So let's say of 100 trades you take, you win like 50 trades. Your win rate is 50%. Does that seem like a good win rate to have on a trade? You probably want a little better. You probably want to have it up at 70, 80. So you keep sample sizing it. You still have the Drake entry now though, but you're trying to figure out the things around it that lead to that Drake entry. Like, okay, Why is the Drake entry failing here? What's the 50% that's not playing out? You go on your journal, right? You look back at your journal and you look back at these things. You say, okay, well, it's not playing out because maybe I didn't wait for a bond wick. Maybe I didn't wait for this. Maybe I didn't wait for a closure above this, right? But you want to take that same consistent trade over and over again until you figure out the in and outs of it, because you can't sample size something when you're taking that entry like differently every single time. You want to take the same, you want to take it in the same situation every time you see it. So over time though, you pick things up. Like, okay, you pick up no bottom wick here. What does that mean? And you look into that. Okay, now I have something new called bottom wick. Can I sample size the bottom wick? You look into that stuff, and then as you sample size that concept, something new might pop up later on. Like, okay, no bottom wick on a previous 30 now. What does that mean? And you look at, like, that's how I did it, right? I started off with me waiting for a buy above, you know, like this is my chart in 2020. I literally just had this up. I had a resistance here, and it has support here. Then I probably just said buys above here, sells below here, right? And then over time, it didn't play out as often. You know, maybe I had like a 60% win rate, 65% win rate. You know, I got faked out a lot, and then I got into fake outs. How do I avoid fake outs? And then, you know, I figure out fake outs, and I figure out, okay, well, bottom wicks. What does that mean? Is that liquidity wick? Is that liquidity grab? Whatever. And then, you know, you kind of just add on, but you gotta start. Once you start, it's just about figuring out figuring out the missing gaps in your trading, I guess. And it's an endless cycle of filling missing gaps, because, you know, you're always a student, obviously, right? Or you should always be a student. You'll never find the perfect strategy, but you can work your way on towards your perfect strategy, if that makes sense. But that's trading, man. That's what trading is. You know, I knew I was gonna get that question. I knew you're gonna say that. You're like 50% is fine for RSR though. That's why I took a little pause. I was like, should I just mention the RR now, or wait till someone mentions it and then talk about it? But yeah, it depends how you trade, right? Obviously, like, I don't know how you trade, but to me, I want the highest probable trades ever. RR or non-RR, I still want the highest probable trades. Because why? Why would I sell down for less? Right? Why don't I just, like, what's the point when I can just work my way towards a better strategy if it's possible, right? But you were a profitable way of trading? Yeah, but like, it wasn't the way I am now though, for sure, right? Like, I was profitable, but my account size was nothing as near. You know, I had maybe like a 20-30k account size, like 15-20k, something like that, but like nothing crazy, right? Over the years, it just grew. RR grew, win rate grew, pips grew, everything just grew. Third leg grew. YouTube grew. Oh man. I don't like this music. It ain't the vibes. No playback. I could just go on. This is Asian session playlist. Oh, I didn't realize it's 8 a.m. here. Yeah, you had a 1 hour closure here. This thing had no bottom wick here. Closed bearish back into the range here. This is very tough. Very tough in terms of like, we can't do much out of way. You know, like there's nothing we can do here really. It's just one big range from 66 to 55. You have no volume yet, but you do have an indication of volume because you did have a breakout here, but you don't have direction. So you're gonna start seeing volume start to come in, especially in about 7 minutes as well with the COMEX open. That should pick up, and then once that picks up, you will get a breakout or you'll get a move coming down to the bottom of the range, obviously. But it doesn't matter where price goes, you know, like we have our level set already, and it's just about whether we're gonna break up or down today. But it is an algo day today, I would say that. Patience grew, take less trades. Honestly, I took a lot more trades this year than last year. Algo means aggressive. Algo not aggressive, but it just means like I'm expecting a lot of volume today. Like that's what algo means. We had that term in like 2021 or something, 2020. Okay, end stream now. It's gonna be a range day. Could be a range day too, yeah. I mean, I prefer not. But look at an algo day. Look at the daily. Daily says everything. This is a daily today, you know. This is all you got. 55 to 79. This is the range you're in right now, and you're breaking the lows. Look left. If this is a 30-minute time frame, you'll see a drive. But since this is a daily, it'll take longer than 30 minutes, right, to drive through. But you can use a smaller time frame to your advantage and start to anticipate, okay, how can we get positions here? What makes the most sense here, right? If you like, the new concept that I've been emphasizing is this concept right here. You're breaking out lows here, you should see a push coming down to fill the range. This is like your range 2 formed. You know, this candle, these ranges have been respecting this zone all morning. You're breaking the lows here. Look left. All you have is clean traffic to the left hand side coming down to fill these ranges. Now it's just a matter of how can we get in with that, with those time frames, which is why we got levels here for buys, right? Above 66.850. It'll be a doja day. It could be a doja day, yeah. That's if you don't break out. I mean, you don't have news today. You don't have news tomorrow. I think you have news on Thursday though, right? Thursday you have news. You have interest rates today for Canadian dollar, but which affects me. But yeah, that's it. Unemployment claims tomorrow. Can teachers trading too? I don't know what I've been doing for the last, you know, 2 hours on stream so far. For you to be spamming that message in the chat. Yeah, how many of you guys actually have a notepad out? Or how many of you guys like, okay, so how many of you guys like sit there and screen record some parts and like replay them afterwards? Because I do that a lot to my own streams, but I'm not sure what you guys do. If you screen record, like, you know, on your iPhone and stuff. constantly rewinded. Yeah, like certain parts that like I wanna just like here's what I do when I sample size, right? Like I keep a mental note over time. Did I receive BTC? Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second, circle. Did I receive? I received Ethereum. Let me just send you it. I received this. But yeah, chat. Like here's how I sample size, right? So what I'll do here is I would take mental notes over time, right? Because everything starts off as an idea, you know. Like you don't gotta really sit down and sample size everything the moment you see it for the first time. Sometimes it's best to just keep it in the back of your mind until you see it happen more often, you know, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You know, like for me, sometimes it's in my head for like 2 months, a month, right? And then afterwards, once I see it enough, I'll be okay, let me screenshot this. So I screenshot it after on my phone and I put it in my notes app. There's a folder in my notes app called sample size. And then on that notes app, I'll input that picture, and then I edit the picture, add like arrows and everything to that picture, explain what I see, typing out what I see. And then every time that happens on live markets, I'll go back to that picture and be like, let's see what happens this time. Will it play out the same way? And if it does play out the same way numerous times, then, you know, after like, you know, like 2-3 months, whatever, depends on how many times I see it, I would go and I would actually go and you know, take trades with it. Like there's been a time with the comics open, which is happening right now. Crazy. With the comics open, where I sample size this thing here, this comics, for like I think at least like 8 months before I took trades with it. All for me to realize that it's just another opening. Obviously the comics commodity exchange open, and it comes all the way back to just waiting for closures at the end of the day anyways. So like I put a lot of work into sample sizing, right? So like look, yeah, comics open, you had to push up. Now will we continue up to close above, or will we just start to come back into the range here? Like this is really when you want to be patient, because this is when it gets a bit you get a bit itchy, you know. You want to take your positions now because you spent all day ranging sorta, and now you want to itch, or you're itching because you want a position right now. You're almost there though. There's a big difference between 645 and a 66850, right? What's this level here? I got a pattern that seems to work. Can I send it to you or your comments? Sure. I mean, I don't look at patterns for myself personally, and like I can't really make a comment on something that you discovered, you know, because I don't know how you found it, where you found it, how long you've been looking at it for. Because to me it's gonna be new. To me it's gonna be completely new. But I mean, yeah, send it in the charts for stream section, and then tag me. Yeah, I always no bond on wick. I was okay. I was fine with the 4 no bond on wick, but the 1 no bond on wick might be an issue for me. because how I saw the 4 hour time frame was like, it was more of like this. Like I was looking at the 4, which I explained earlier, which I was looking at like this from this perspective, you know, because this candle already came down and grabbed liquidity. That was your liquidity grab. This candle has no reason to come down and create a bond wick. If it does, it'll create one later on because the weekly is bearish still, right? So it might come up here, hang around and come back down and start to hover back down like this. But like, yeah, the 1 hour have no bond wick here, I would prefer one. And if it doesn't create one, then it's fine too. We have a range above like 68. There's no 0 times on the AGGRO days, isn't? Hey. Some people take buy and sells, they're wrong. If I call it an AGGRO day, I'm wrong. It's down the world too. Interesting. I honestly thought we'll push up by like Asian session last night, Asian London, honestly. But I guess not. I guess it was holding off until here. Five minutes for a third closure. Will it close above 1966? 850 here. If it does, then perfect. I mean, we'll be in there. I have 5 minutes left, right? Let me check something real quick. So you have I'm trying to see if we need a bond wick here. I'm looking at it and we may, on the hourly at least. Not really the 4 hour time frame. Cool. Oh yeah. Where is this level? Is that the same wick? Oh wow. Yeah, we might need a 1 hour bond wick here. Before taking advice for chat. Earlier on I said a closure above 66, right? 66. What did I say again? 66 point or 67. I won't need a bond wick, but I would need a bond wick here probably on the 1 hour at least, or at least coming down to tap. What level is this? 61.00 minimum, which is fine. Not the end of the world. It's just more waiting, but, or sorry, not 56. What am I saying? It was what did I just have it at just now? Yeah, 61. I'll prefer you can tap 61 first before closing above 1966. Because 61 will be the bottom wick, right? You tap 61, you'll be tapping into these levels here to the left. It makes sense. Most recent support. But then if you close above afterwards, tapping 61, it should be a clean drive going up. Like we won't need a bottom wick on a closure, right? If that makes sense. This is good. If it comes down towards 61 here, and then closes back above 66 later, perfect for buys. If it comes down towards 61 and it doesn't flip, then perfect. We'll take sells below 55, 52, right? Damn, Jazz, so much drama. So much drama in the comment section today. Can you guys just focus on a closure above the range? Like, damn. It's not drama about me too. It's about another man. Just focus on the craft. You'll be fine. Why do you need a bottom wick? For what? If the previous candle has no bottom wick. Wait, why would you need a bottom wick if the previous candle closes no bottom wick? That's why I need a bottom wick. For the 1 hour. There's a 1 hour bottom wick now. There's a 4 hour bottom wick now. So now if we close back above 1966, you'll have volume. And we can have buys above there. Alright? But we haven't closed yet. So for all I know, this thing could just come down like this. Alright, chat. I'm telling you guys right now though, man. If it does come down like this, don't tell me I missed a move. It is not my move to catch. But I'm drawing it out now because it may happen. Oh wow, third close bullish too with no bottom wick. Interested. I know Con caught the sells. Yo, Con be catching every single position. Con probably caught these sells on the breakout lows at 64,398 for sure. For sure. I mean, there's a possibility we could get sells in this range here. There's a possibility that I may open up. I may be open to this range here. But I'm gonna need a bullish candle on one of these 5 candles to form some type of resistance, and that 5 candle needs to respect a resistance. So let's say this is your support here, right? If you were to close below that yellow line here, or this pink line right here, if you were to close below here on the 5, and then the next 5 closes bullish, respecting, I'll take sells once you actually break the lows for the seller play. That's doable. But I'm gonna need that to form first. So this 5, I want this 5 to close below like this, right? And then the next 5, I'll prefer if you can close bullish, confirming a support form. And then once you break that low, that'll be my sell stop to come down. Because then you just fill the rest of the range coming down towards from 59 to 55. Like, that's doable. Because then at that point you're gonna fill the range, right? You're gonna come all the way back down and fill 1955. So doable, but it won't be this 5 candle. So it won't be in a minute and a half. It won't be the next 5, but it'll be the 5 after. So that's gonna be like 840 probably. 840, 845. And if you worry about the 4 candle pulling back, it is nothing really to pull back on. If anything, the 4 candle might just flip bearish and drive back down, right? Because this 4 candle is closing in 26 minutes. And if you spent the first half just struggling to break up, if you flip, you're likely going to feel the range coming down to tap into 55, 50s. So we're almost there. Just 6 more minutes. doesn't mean you can't take a position right now. If your plan requires you to take a position right now, then take it, right? Don't wait for me. I'm just waiting for my my plays to play out. Let's see, you might not close below this, but you might close below this. Okay, cool. This didn't even close below. Then close right at support. But it's good though, because now at least with us closing at respecting the support, you can still form that structure. You know, you might see something like this play out where it looks like this now. And then as it starts to just, you know, create a range here, what you might see is you might see this later on. And if this were to happen, then great, perfect. Because then you just have this range here. And then once you break out this, you just be seeing us continue down back into the range. And that'll be perfect. So this is the dude that paid $5.50 for an origin and therefore asked for air. Yep. Yep. That is me. That is me. I am that guy. I am that guy. I am that guy. Oh, AC recharge? Nah, I got that. I can get that somewhere else. Jigga trade. FOMO engaged. Yeah, like once you're here long enough, you can kind of tell when like, you guys know what I mean? You know, you guys know when like you see these positions happen on stream and like you just know the vibes about changing on the stream or from the chat at least. The chat starts panicking. And then you have that like group of people that come in here and say, yo, you missed the move, and then you have the people here that are just like, yo, I have FOMO right now. I can't deal with this FOMO. Because it's no longer chilling. Now it's getting a little serious because now you're starting to move. You have a 15 closure in 7 minutes as well, so this is perfect. 7 minutes, I'm assuming that this 5 will close bearish below, and then the next 5 will close bullish respecting. But and yeah, and then you have the new 15 count and a new 5 candle at 8:45, and then that'll be your position. You think you're mastering FOMO? Yo, Paul, is that you? You changed your name again? GG gonna fall? Oh, what did GG do? I'll suggest GJ wait for the 4-hour closure here, to be honest. GJ. Because for all I know, this thing could just close bullish on the 4-hour time frame, right? And if it does close bullish on the 4-hour time frame, then it's likely gonna just continue to push up the next 4-hour candle, and then that'll be the day of candle flip, right? I think I broke down GJ for you guys today too. If the daily candle were to flip and re-break the highs at 173,800, there's a high chance you have clean traffic to fill the range at 174,348. So that 4-hour closure will indicate, oh, it'll be one part of the daily time frame analysis. Man, you didn't come down to create a bomb wick, did you? 1960 in the 4-hour time frame. Is that really? Oh wow, it came close. Got a break-even trade on Jesus today. 9 pips away from TP in reverse. How much were you in profit by? I never understood why people would be so close to TP and just hold it. Like, just close the trade off. If you see price struggling to drive, just close it off. Stop trading with what you feel and trade with what you see. You know what I mean? Feelings don't matter in Forex, man. Unfortunately, right? Because if you were like 100 pips in profit, if you were 100 pips in profit, would it make sense to hold for the next 9 pips? Because you want to just see TP get tapped, right? It makes no sense. Just close off the trade. You're 9 pips away. I get satisfying, right? But like, honestly, you can be a profit trader without tapping TP all the time. Like, my TP does not tap. It never taps. Maybe like once in a blue moon it'll tap, but all my TPs are full closures beforehand. Yeah, my TP are full closures. Like, I'd be closing manually. Did you guys stand us? I have one. I just don't stand. I just don't stand. You add a rule for that in my plan. Yeah, but you want to be like very open. You know what I mean? Like, the markets it doesn't know what your TP is. It doesn't know what your stop loss is. It doesn't know what your break even is, right? It's gonna move how it wants to move. It's already predetermined where it's gonna go, how it's gonna go, right? And your job is just to adapt to that. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like, let's say in this case your TP is right here, and price shows you now that price is starting to reject here. Why not just close the trade off? Right? Let's say you close off here, you're like 5 pips away. Like, you know, even if it does tap later on, doesn't matter. The plan you had was to close off at those areas. Price came through, tap those areas, and that's it. Trade is over with. On to the next trade now, right? So I'm telling you right now, man, even if you close off before TP, you're gonna have another trade setup that's gonna be very similar to that as well. And that trade won't matter no more. Seeing that green highlighted trade won't matter. Where is Wix? I don't know. He's not even online. I think he's sleeping. Maybe he traded at London session. I don't know. He was here? What do you mean he was? How long was he here for? I didn't see him. For a few 20 minutes. But was he like on camera though, or they just have a screen? Oh, he's not online right now though. I think he's offline. I think his power went out or something, because usually he's online on Discord, right? He's not even online. I don't think he's home right now. His name will be right here. Oh, nice. You have a 4 bond wick here. Yeah, chat. If you close below here in about 45 seconds. I just need that bullish candle to close, but yeah, I mean, you close below here in 4 or 5 seconds, and next candle prints bullish below, respecting 1961. You can then have sell stops in the breakout lows. Yeah, 4 hours on close bearish here, or bullish, weak bullish here. I'm pretty sure it's as long as the 4-hour candle closes below like 61 here, and you break the lows for the next 4-hour candle, you might even have a 4-hour sell stop next. If you don't get a trade before 9, but if you wait till 9, you might have sell stops in the new 4-hour candle low, coming down towards 1955 here. And because it looks like, you know, you have all these wicks here. At one given point, all these candles were bullish. You know, this was bullish, this was bullish, this is bullish as well. And it looks like we've just been struggling to drive up. So if you've been respecting this resistance all morning, your range is from there 61 till like here now to 54. So you break the lows, you should just see a drive. I don't see why not. Yeah, there's a 4-hour flip. I would prefer if the 4 can close bullish though, but a bearish weak closure is fine too. Nonetheless, we grab liquidity already, right? So if that's your liquidity grab, then, you know, just take sells below 1960 here. And you have decent stops too. You can use this kind of high as stops, or even the top of the range, honestly. Not this 5 though. It'll be our next 5. Next 5 or next 1 hour. You sent a chart? Hold on. Is this you? Oh, that's the one that came close to TP. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, the moment this candle close, like, at least you can do is trail your stops. You know what I mean? Like, you can just like put your stops, if any, down to this kind of high, if anything. And then if this kind of were to close bullish, put on the break of this high, because you can look at the server play here, but it never happened. You broke the high. You're gonna continue to push, right? So like, worst case, like, you would have caught just this, but like, you know, holding it to TP, kind of greedy when things are showing that it might go against you, right? Ah, this is a song. This is a song. Yeah, let me text Wix. I'm asking if he's good. Top Wick 61 we lock in? No, I'm already locked in. It's just about let's see if we can close below 60 here now. The moment you close below 60 off the rip, chat, I won't need a top wick, nothing, unless it's a new 4-hour candle. But as long as it closes below 60, we should be good off the rip, because this candle right now is forming that resistance that I was talking about earlier. So now as long as you close below, you should have clean traffic. I think the range is like 25 pips, And then you can probably target like 1955, 1954. Unless this forward candle closes bullish above the range, then different story. Because if this forward candle closes above the range here, right, what you might see is you might see this the next 4 hour candle. So this candle's gonna close like this, right? What you might see is you might see this next candle. You might see the next candle come down, break the lows, and then drive. Because that candle has no bottom wick if you were to close above the range. Does that make sense? Because the daily is still bullish. And like that would be the first 4 hour candle that closes bullish above the range. Yeah, 62. It may not close respecting. If it closes bearish respecting, then different story. But this thing might end up closing bullish. Let's see though. 9 minutes is a lot of time. Definitely AGGRO though. Wow, 30 minute might flip too. Yeah, there's a chance, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Looks an AGGRO day. The daily, man. The daily. Daily shows everything, right? It just hasn't picked up yet, but like once things pick up, because right now you're just finding direction, right? There's a reason why, like earlier on, we said we're gonna avoid this range here, right? And that's because you have no direction, right? So, but if you actually have direction now, or once you break out, you're gonna have so much volume and so much range to drive. A lot can happen here, so it's just a matter of if it'll pick up and when it'll pick up. I was expecting a move a lot earlier in the day, man. Like a 7-8, but I guess not. I guess you gotta grab liquidity. But don't you love the way we trade, chat? Like just sitting here chilling, no hesitation, nothing. Like we know what we're doing, we know what we're looking for. Like these moves are playing by, we know what they're doing, we know what these positions are. We know it's not our positions right now. Motherfuckers don't want to answer no questions. Ego is a motherfucker. What do you mean? Me not answering questions? Or are you talking to chat? Because I've been answering all the questions. Unless you ask a question that's been answered 1,000 times on today's stream. But I usually answer all questions, yeah. We know you're a trading simulator? Yo, for real. This is the #1 live market simulator ever, bro. Ever. Live simulator. Bro, it's Doctor Strange. They give all the possible outcomes, but honestly, that's what trading is, bro. It's like it's kind of like you have an idea here, right? Like it's not trading is not as simple as just like, oh, is your bias bullish day or bearish day? Like it's either you're right or you're wrong, right? It's more of like this is your general idea. Is it gonna reach out? Like this is the buys. This is the sell, right? So let's say this is B, and this is sell, right? So like for the buys, what needs to happen? Maybe you might need this to happen first. You might need all 3 branches to get filled. Or maybe you might have this direction that plays out instead, where it looks like this. You know, those are your confirmations. Or for the sells, it might just be like one confirmation. Or it might be like, you know, a couple branches here. You might need 2 confirmations. But like, that's what trading is, right? It's just a matter of, like, right now we're here. We're trying to figure out which way it's breaking out. And then once it breaks out a certain way, we're trying to figure out how can we enter. So then this would be like your setups right here. 1, 2, 3. And then this could be your entry. Entry 1, entry 2, entry 3. But you need the direction first. And then you need the setup. And then you need the entry. It's not really like... It's not just like an arrow going up or down your screen saying buy or sell, right? I think that's the best way to describe it. That was a shitty draw, my fault. Ah, man. Man, the myth of legend's back. Yeah, flow diagram. That's what it is. You're just flowing. You're flowing with the markets. Wixline came after we played the Wix playlist.
What's the deal?
I didn't know you were here earlier.
Yeah, bro, I was online, but I ain't about that life. It's either I get in VIP or I don't wait. I went somewhere else.
You mean you went for a drive?
I was just on my way, just strolling through right now, just trying to see if things cleared up over here, if I knew anyone at the door.
Word.
And then I didn't. I was here earlier. I was online, but whoever was at the door, they didn't know me. So I was like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm not waiting.
Name? What do you mean name? I am on a VIP. You don't know who I am?
You know who I am? Yeah, when I was here, there was like 8 people in line.
Don missed you so much, he was drawing you.
But you know what, Chad? With hard work and perseverance, you can get in. You can be in here like swimwear. Don't ever give up, right? Just stay positive, you know? If you look towards the sunlight, you can never see a shadow. Keep it gully, my friends. Bro, that looked like a blonde girl from the valley. What the fuck is that? Better give me some big ass traps right now. If I don't have no big ass traps right now, let's see how the rest of this picture goes. What the fuck is that? You just drew a neck bone. You know that neck can't hold no Astro A50s. You know how heavy these are? Yo, you better give me some traps, fool. Got me looking
there
like fucking Popeye's stunt double. What the fuck is that, bro?
Your turn.
My turn? All right. Sure?
Yep.
All right. I'll say it and warn you. Wix.
That'd be a third leg when I come back. Hold on. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Just swaying. Why did he leave when I was drawing? Like, he challenged me and then he was like, nope, I'm losing this one, and dipped. Yeah. What do you want me to do, chat? I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I had to, you know, I had to speak the truth. I had to draw the truth. Yeah, chat. A lot of volume on that third leg. Word. Might have to throw that shit over my shoulder. All right. Shameless Asian session plug. Who's coming through tonight? 8 p.m. by a show of hands. All right. China is the only one that raised his hand. What happened to the rest of you? Carlos is in. There's two of us. Paul is in. Hey, we almost have an army. Falcon Valentine, yeah, we put a starting five together easy. Wicks, bro, what up, Damon? You see, I know how to drive the interaction. Don owes me. Tell him in here, the chat just flowing. How long you been doing the Asian live streams? About 9 months. About a full-term baby in here. Stop trading Asian. That's all right. Not everybody's perfect. You'll be all right. Yo, it's fucking thunderstorming outside. I'm scared. Well, you've been growing your locks about 6 years, 2017, 2016, 6, 7 years, something like that. Before I started trading. Here in New York too, yeah, it's thunderstorming. But like, it's sunny across the street here. I go to my neighbor's house, I catch a tan. Your locks hurt? If I beat you with them, yeah. Fuck. Looks going to the moon. Head and Shoulders. It's a good shampoo. Yo, Martin, I don't know who blocked you on my stream. I don't know. I gotta look into it. He's a mod on here and he's banned on my stream. What the fuck does that happen? How are you the totally opposite on 2 streams? You have a mansion? No. They don't want me to have a bigger pool than Kanye. Oh shit. Hold on, chat.
Wicks go. I left so Wicks can be here.
No, I'm here. I walked away a second ago. I'm rescuing my wet kitty.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about him. It's thunderstorming outside.
L owner.
Yo, he hates me right now, dog. I let him in, and he just walked in looking at me all droopy and shit. You ever seen a shaggy dog?
Show him. Show us.
He's a shaggy cat right now.
Show us your wet kitty.
Nah. I feel if I grab him, like he's gonna fucking tear me up right now. Hold on.
Yeah, Wicks not acting like he doesn't do too, like L owner, bro. Every time, always outside.
I'm not a cat person, bro. I don't really care for him. It's not my cat.
Just a house cat. All right, chat. You have a fork. Wow, we actually closed above the range here. Interesting. Yeah. So you closed above the range here for the first time in the last, I think, 24 hours. And if you look at it, right, this is your resistance right here. This yellow line right here. So if that's your resistance here, oops. Let me make it a little thicker. If you close above resistance here, I would assume that you have range to drive up. But before driving up here, I need to see a clear bottom wick here, right? Because there's two things. There's two parts to this analysis, right? Part one is from one perspective. You can look at it from here and say, okay, well, you respected the support at 1960, but then again, you can also say you're still respecting 1962. So you're still in this 4-hour range here, right? So if price were to drive up today and it were to create a bottom wick before driving up, then there's a high indication that if you were to close back above 1964, then you're going to drive up and fill the rest of the range here. But if you come down and create a bottom wick and you don't flip and you continue to stay bearish below 1960, there's a high chance you're going to come down and fill the range here. So that's why this is very key, and that's why it's very key to wait for a bottom wick on the 4-hour here, because either can happen. You can still come down with the 4-hour time frame, or you can come up with the daily time frame still, because the daily bias is still bullish, right? Obviously, majority wins right now. Like it says, the daily bias is bullish, the higher time frame is all bullish, but it's just about putting the pieces together and making it make sense in this case. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for here now. If you close above, yeah, I think I have buys above 1966, 66 though. Buys above there for me. No buys here though, because at any given point it can still flip bearish. Could be a 1-hour top wick. How are the 1-hour close there? 1 hour looks like the monthly time frame right now. Wow. 1-hour close bearish back into the range too. Man, oh man. What's this flip here? If you were to come down, create a bottom wick, that would be 1957. After a top wick is formed. Then you have the bottom to range. How did they close on Blueberry? Blueberry closed right at resistance though. Interesting. Okay, so that's the flip. Drop to 5, you have a closure below here. That's going to be the 4-hour kind of breakout lows. And if you break the lows and then you close below. Okay. Cool. So I guess the sale is below 1960.
Good sale?
Yeah, sale below 1960. Good sale below there. What do you think? Good sale?
What kind of discounts?
Is $4.99 for you, no
sale?
tax.
What kind of sale? Is it buy one get one free? What are we doing?
It's buy 10, pay for another one. Yeah, good northeasterly wind for still and below.
Good sale coming up.
Not doing the math, so not adding up. Honestly, that's when I do my analysis sometimes, chat. That's what I do sometimes. Like, something's not adding up here. One time frame's not adding up.
Math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, it's clean below 1960, man. Sheesh. Some nice range too. 1 hour starting to flip bearish again. Sheesh. Yeah, the reason why I have it below 1960 and not 61, chat, is because the 4-hour low is 60 as well, right? So you really want to make sure the forward breaks the lows, because you're like, the difference is like maybe 7 pips, but it's a big difference. It's not about being 7 pips. It's about the levels we're breaking, right? And the structure we're breaking. That's why, you know, 60 is a decent level. It's a good one. Don't you think?
Good one.
It's a good one. I was Asian session last night. Nothing happened.
It was
right?
Asian session.
Yep.
You be on that
Asian
sativa.
sessioning
I'll be on
Asian
that
sessioning.
kryptonite.
Ooh, they released the pre-order.
For what?
Lo-fi. What is this? Who's hacking my system? Internet so slow, man.
Do you have Comcast?
I know you do.
you want to compare speeds? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. $4.13 right now,
What's
chat.
some freaky shit right today.
No, look, I can do my speed test right on this thing. It's right on there. You never done it? Right on there?
What app is that?
What do you mean, what app? Right on there.
Oh
On
yeah,
the Stream
click
Deck.
it. Oh, you have the website. I think someone's tapping your shoulder.
The speed test. It's Wix 12.
Can I have some food, please?
Oh, she wants yogurt. You're right. Where's your sister? Ask your sister to reach it. It's in the fridge. You know where it is. All right, fine. She's sleeping? All right, go. Give me one
Wait,
sec. My speed test.
she needs permission to get the yogurt?
475. No, she can't reach it. It's on the top shelf of the fridge. So I told her to grab her sister because her sister's taller, and she's like, she's sleeping.
So no yogurt then?
No, I'm going. I'm going to show you my speed test result. Right there. You see it?
Damn, 10 download speed. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
That is crazy. It's 10.
It's actually 10.
11.
It's 11. Oh, I just
It's
guessed.
11, yeah.
Holy shit, that's terrible.
It's
Why
475.
is it so low?
No, it's 475 on the download and 10 on the upload.
Oh,
I don't know
upload
why.
upload needs an improvement.
Yeah, the upload needs an improvement. I don't know why it's such a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, you know why it is, man?
Florida?
Maybe, yeah. Because like my upload right now is 700.
That's crazy. What are you uploading? You're
I'm
literally
uploading bare
generations
4K
ahead right now.
videos. Yeah, look.
Generations ahead.
Look, chat. Test again. Ooh, just flying. Like just that. Oh man, just flying. Like profits.
What? Definitely flexing.
Look. Wait till you see the upload. The upload flies too.
Yeah,
Look. The upload was 750.
That his girl is definitely with him because of his internet speed.
For real. This is the big flex.
She's a gig digger.
Yo, someone had fried chicken this morning with cheese at 7 a.m. Some
that's
greasy breakfast, man.
That's you in the Bronx. Whoever that is. That's
Cheese
from the
factory,
Bronx.
yo. Like this is fried chicken and cheese. I've never seen that ever.
Yo.
This will put you to sleep. Look how greasy the box is, man.
Damn.
Like cheese and fried chicken and fries at 6 a.m. in the morning. Ish.
Damn.
We'll go back.
You get pimple face just by looking at that.
I don't even think he's even awake for the rest of the session right now.
Damn. You eat that, you definitely getting the itis. You ain't moving.
Bro, you're looking at that again, itis.
Itis in a box. Word, my cholesterol just went up.
+4.
Oh wait.
Sorry.
No, don't. we gotta close below. We gotta break the previous 4. There's a lot of things we need to do.
I thought it'd be an earlier day today, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, we're gonna come to the stream at 6:30. We're gonna get a position at 7:30 in the morning, and then we're gonna hop off. Nope. 9:14 a.m. Eastern, and the day just started.
What time are you staying here until?
12 p.m. You know it.
12?
Yep.
Where's green?
Yeah, we can't really do much in this range of chat. Like, there's nothing I can do here. This could be a 4-hour top wick. This could be, you know, about 1 hour top wick. This could just be the 4-count continuation. But anything above 66 for buys, anything below 60 for sells, whatever's in between this range is Nunya. Nunya. Have you guys ever been to Nunya? What's one thing you love about trading? It's like, I don't know. When I think of trading, I think of that one meme where that guy is just like, yeah, you know that one meme chat where there's just like a guy and there's a bunch of math equations on his screen. That's what I think of when I think of trading. Like I think just figuring out the story. Like, you know how like I have like those moments where on my stream where I'm like, oh shit, that's like, I'm like, okay, well, 4 counts top wick here, then this happens and this happens. Like, you know, like it's like an equation. You're trying to figure out an equation for trading, and that's what it is. Like, once you figure it out, it just feels good. Like, forget the trade itself. You know, the trades will come naturally and shit. The wins will come, profits will come, losses will come, all that will come. But like, just figuring things out like that, just figuring out the analysis and spending time with the analysis and seeing it play out, like, that's cool. That's what I like about trading. How long have you been trading? 4 years and like 6 months. So 4 years and a half. Is the pineapple going to be explained to the new website? No, the pineapple won't be done and established until next year. What's in the website though is the liquidity, the ranges, where to wait for a bottom wick, where to wait for a top wick, right? Things like that. That's what we're looking for. How was your second year of trading? My second year of trading was 2021, right? Or 2020? My second year of trading was good. It was good. Every year so far has been better than last year. So every year has been better than the last year prior to that year. Can't complain. Next year will be better than this year. How much time are you profitable? That's such a crazy question to ask now. That is a crazy question to ask. How much time to become profitable? I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. Could be a month. Could be 10 months. Could be 10 years. Website's oh no, website is out on the 14th of June. I think there's a countdown page now. Let me check. Is it up yet? I don't think it's up yet. A countdown page should be up today, I think, or tomorrow for the website. So that's how you know it's actually releasing. It should look something like this.
Final countdown.
Or it looks something like this. Or it looks something like this. I don't know which one we're using. Yep. Sick, right, chat? New app leak. After trading 2 years, my Vimeo's parents still says I'm gambling. What does your parents think of trading on? Probably the same shit, to be honest, but who cares what they think? Just make money. Focus on making money and then show them. Give them what they want. Buy them stuff, you know? Like, you know, take care of, get it down first and then start giving them. And then they can't really say shit anymore. But you, like, you know, the last thing you want to do is tell them beforehand, though. That's the worst thing you can possibly do, is tell your parents your ideas. Because then all they're gonna do is shit on it. They're like, maybe you should get a job instead, man. Like, you know, like, I get it, don't get me wrong, like, you know, they're from a different generation, so it's different for them, but you sort of just gotta do it and then show them afterwards. And that's normal. Not like, don't take offense in that, you know, for your parents. They're speaking from what they know, but you might know more than they know. There's some things that they will know more than you, but there's certain things that they might not know or they might not keep up with, like the internet, obviously, right? Or at least my parents. But they'll support you once they see, you know, money coming in. They're just looking out for you at the end of the day. That's all they're doing. Try to make sure you're not doing things stupid and you're not wasting your time in your life. But if you truly
They know you can't make smart decisions.
Yeah, I mean, Rick knows as a parent. I don't tell my friends either. Yeah, nah. Don't tell your friends too. They just find out. If you tell your friends first, they'll be like, trading. They'll make fun of you, right? And then once you make money, this is what they'll say to you. Yo, put me on, bro. Put me on. Put me on. And that's when you have all the power. All the power to put your finger up. I'm kidding. That's when you tell them to go to baypips.com. And then if they don't come back to you after a couple days, they probably lost interest. Like, telling them to go on baypips.com is like saying like it's like saying fuck off in a way, you know? But hey, if they get through it, they truly want to learn, and that's how you know they're serious. Every friend that I told them to go on baypips, they haven't gone on baypips, or they haven't gone through the whole entire course. They're like, this is too much text, bro. I thought it'd be easier. I thought you can just click buy or sell.
Can't you just trade for me?
Can you just give you money to trade? No, bro. No. No. Okay. What time is it? 9:23. NYSE open in about 6 minutes. Nice.
Already NYSE.
Pardon?
Already NYSE.
Is it NYSE 9:30 or am I tripping?
Yeah, already.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, it feels like comics was just here 5 minutes ago. Well, for me. Asian ass parents. The 23-minute closing right here. That's right. We got the 23-minute closing. And it's, wait, let me look at it. No, the 23 closes in 5 minutes. The doji candle right now. Y23. It's the MJ candle. It's the goat candle. NYC, NYSE. You know what's good about these days? The trades that follow these days are typically pretty big because we have massive breakouts.
What do you say?
I said I like vanilla ice cream and also caramel.
You're one of those. Sweet ass chocolate. Or sweet ass candy. You did not say that. I know what you said. I just wanted to repeat it.
I know you know what I said. That's why I ain't repeating it.
Alright,
I said what I said. You know what's good? Green tea fried ice cream is really good. You ever had that? What you say?
No, you ever had mochi though?
Yeah.
I don't like green tea. I like mochi more.
I got some in the fridge.
Mochi?
Frozen.
You ever had red bean ice cream?
Yeah.
Red bean, green bean ice cream? This is good.
Yeah. Fried ice cream.
Yeah. Like it looks like wasabi, you know? You ever have
wasabi?
that prank I pulled a million times. Like, yo, what is this? You take someone out for sushi for the first time. They're like, what is this? You're like, it's ice cream. Try it. GG's. It's over.
Cherry ice cream is fire. Yeah, I be getting Cherry Garcia from Ben and Jerry's. I think I tried every single flavor. I used to love Ben and Jerry's growing up. Cats like they had ice cream in the 1800s, the 1900s. Yeah, we had ice cream. Nothing topped McDonald's at 15 cents back in 2010. What? I don't know about 2010. But I do know Don knows every single item on the menu at the McDonald's drive-thru. Every time I call him, he's at the drive-thru. He's either at the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru or whatever.
Bro, we don't even have Dunkin' Donuts in Cando.
Timmy's.
Yeah, we have Timmy's. That's
Starbucks. Sorry, he's always at a Starbucks or a McDonald's drive-thru. What do you get at Starbucks? What was that? You get like some kind of cream cheese bagel. I
get a coffee. I get the okay. What's that one video we watched?
Caramel macchiato.
Caramel macchiato. No, he said some other stuff in the video. He said some, I don't know, some complicated drink. The most range day of your life, you haven't been living long enough, my friend. If this is if this is the longest, if this is the biggest range day of your life, you have not been. How old are you? 3 days? There's no shot this is the most range day of your life. Like, this is a pretty decent day today.
Have you not been to a single Asian session?
I'm like, if
Get with the program, 8 p.m. Eastern, brother.
like, you'll pick up.
Get the range out of your system.
We'll definitely pick up a volume. It's very rare you do this, right? You come up, come back down, just range here. You're gonna likely range here for a bit and break out eventually. You know, it's just a matter of where now. It would go to the upside or would it come back down to the downside, right?
Coming up to the downside.
Yeah. Support be support. Support be resisting.
Where that resistance be supporting.
Honestly, chat, you can only get frustrated when you don't know what you're looking for. Like, we know what we're looking for, right? So like, we're just chilling. But I can tell people in chat are just like frustrated now. Like, they're very upset with gold. Gold's playing with me. Gold's doing this to me. It's not playing with you, man. It's just you don't have a plan. You're just sitting there waiting for a move.
You just found something you weren't looking for.
Gold's playing with me too much today, man. Nobody's playing with you.
You weren't looking for this, but you found it.
Waiting about gold buys at 964,194. 64,194. Above here, I see why you have it above there. Most recent, right? I mean, you're asking what I think, right? If you think these are great buys, take them. Like, you know what I mean? But like, if you're asking what I think, I just rather prefer buys below 66 because the 1 hour hasn't broken the highs yet. 1 hour at any given point could still flip here. I'm not saying it will flip, but it could still flip any given point because it's a bearish closure, right? So this could just be a top wick. Top all the way up until here. As long as you don't break the highs, for all I know, this thing can just come back down and flip bearish back into the range, right? And this can just be a liquidity grab on the 1 hour time frame. So that's why, like, you really want to see a closure below like 61, but closure below 60 here for sells, or yeah, for sells, and then buys you want to see above 60 because you break the 1 hour highs at that point, you break the 4 hour highs at that point, you break the daily highs at that point, and like, to be honest, the range is like, it's not bad. It's like a 20 pip range. It's definitely doable for buys, but 20 pip range versus a range if you break above 66, it's much bigger above 66, right? Above 66 you have a range to like 75 and shit, right? And such. We updating trade journal probably today after stream. I mentioned that already earlier. Yeah, probably today. My bad, chat. I was just texting. I was doing something real quick. Do you have supply and demand base when trading, or do you skip it? Do you use supply and demand base? I personally just think supply and demand is support and resistance. It's just areas on the charts that we tap. That's it. It's the same shit to me. Some can argue. Go ahead and argue. That's just what I see it as. It's just support and resistance. From what I experienced, not from what someone else told me.
What are the hourly here?
Yes, sir.
No, we can close bullish on this hourly, but below here, right? Like that.
Mm-hmm.
The next, we might have the next hourly salary put it come down.
The sell replay? Is that what you just said?
So replay.
Wait, it might just come down here. I mean, I don't want it to come down here. I want the sells before in 10, but
You got 20 minutes on this hourly.
yeah.
I'm saying if it closes bullish, it's not necessarily going to be a buy if it respects this area here. Still come down.
62, right? 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then you had discount that came up, respected. Discount came all the way up, respected too.
Then you'll have the 4-hour flipping.
Yeah.
Flipping 4-hour.
I think the Flora flipped a couple times, but I don't think it broke the lows yet.
I think it initially made a low. And nationally
Look at the 30, bro. The 30 is disgusting. It's been respecting that resistance all day long.
Ooh, you dirty. 30.
Dirty 30. What's that? US 30? That's what they call it? Dirty 30?
I don't know. That ain't my boo. Where did you learn how to trade? Came to me in a dream.
Wixon had a dream. Wixon had a dream.
I had a dream.
On my life. What song is that again? By Kendrick. What's the song called, chat? What's that shit called again? From Mad City. Oh, we might get a closure here, chat. If you close below 1960 in 2 minutes here, I'm in off the rip. And then we can use the current highs or stops too. It's pretty decent. This is perfect. Absolute perfection.
Backseat freestyle.
Oh yeah, backseat freestyle, yeah. Oh, this is perfect, man. Might be your earlier trade today. If it drives here, it drives here, but like I need a closure, which is in a minute and a half, and that's a very long time, man.
And I wonder, will we get a trade? And I wonder.
Probably 1952. Let's see, stops 1966 578. How many of you guys in the chat right now are having FOMO? Just driving. It's gonna drive without us. It'll be off the rip, by the way, too. Won't be no topics needed. Just off the rip for me. Because the 4-hour flip at this point, breaking the lows, you have clean traffic all the way through until like minimum 1955. You have clean traffic at until 55, right? As long as it kind of has a bottom wick. As long as it has a bottom wick. If it doesn't have a bottom wick, then I gotta wait for the next 5. I got no choice. You know what I mean? All right, sick. All right, chat. Gone Seltzer with the closure. At market execute off the rip, right? So gone Seltzer at the, what level is this? 19. What did I get in? 1958. Stops are gonna be above here. We'll manage risk if it starts to close above 1965. Overall, though, pretty decent trade. Target was around like 1950-ish. You can probably target at 1950. I mean, 1955 is like your break-even point. Like, you'll be third piss in profit. You will manage risk and profit. But overall, like, yeah, I can target like 1951, 1950-ish in those zones.
Look at the range below.
Yeah, like the 4-hour range, especially if you break below 56, you're gone.
You might see some play here once you get maybe about 10, 20 pips in profit.
Yeah.
But I don't know about going break even there because there's so much range on the 4.
I got BE at 55. That's like 40 to 30 pips.
Yeah, I got 54.8 on 55. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. That's clean. I won't go break even at 57. I'll go break even around like 55, chat. Right? Because you have all this range in the 4. This trade is based on the 4 all the time, from believe it or not. Right? Based on the 4 candle, as explained earlier in the day at 9 a.m., you respected this resistance all morning. You break the lows, you have clean traffic to drive down, and this could be your daily bottom wick. Right? Because if you spent the whole, like the last, I think 12 hours just struggling to drive up, and now you're actually closing below the range here, high chance you're going to continue to drive here.
I had 60.531 with a top wick, and then I had below 58.97 for off the rip. That's exactly what.
The rip. What was your top wick again?
65.31.
65.31. Oh yeah.
That's where below there we would have needed a top wick to come up below 58.97, which is what we got. I didn't need a top wick.
Yeah. Early on, I was looking for this one right here. I was looking for a closure below here, and then it just pulled back since then. But now you have just the direction again, volume. You should just drop now with the closure below. Yeah.
And level here.
This is perfect. And you have a 15 closure in 2 minutes too.
Yeah, close below yours, close below mine.
Yeah.
$15 minutes for this hourly.
Yeah, Chad, this trade here is
he's in.
Yeah, no, I'm in the sell here. I was like, wait, am I in? No, I'm in the sell here. You also have yeah, you have a 15 closure in 2 minutes here. But what I was gonna say was this trade here is just a breakout on the 5. That's all that is. Just a range break on the 5 with clean traffic coming down. So on the spreadsheet here, this trade here now becomes a breakout, which is a 76% win rate. The flip was the entry, so 81, and then the 5 minute, which is 82. So you put all of this together, this is like around, I'll say 79% win rate. But yeah, that's what the trade is based off. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing new here. This, and this, right? Stops are above the ranges, which is the current range high. Ideally, you shouldn't break the high if you want to drive down, but if price starts to just close bullish on the 1 hour above like 63, 64, at that point we'll manage risk. But overall, with the 1 hour, with the way it is in the 4, you should just see a straight push towards like minimum 55. But that's why, you know, 55 areas is where we're going to break even at. It's clean traffic. Clean, clean, clean. 15 closes in 12 seconds here too, so that's clean. Yeah, 15 closure below would be a plus.
Doji.
5-minute start play, if that happens. Let me just put this here. It might be a quick push once you break the lows again. So I'm telling you guys right now, break-even point is 1956.122. $6.122. Cool chat. You guys got it.
I got it.
Everybody understand?
I got it. Whee.
Oh, you driving? Oh, you say we as if we went break even. Let me know if it gets close to breaking all those. Let me know if it gets close to breaking.
Oh, you're not watching the charts.
Nah. What's the point of watching the charts?
Yeah, I got the 23-minute time frame here. And it's driving straight down right now.
The 23-minute time frame shows you what? A strong indication of
closes in 6 minutes here, and it's as it's driving down.
Wow, if you can break below 1956 here. 53. Not too bad. I think the 5 almost broke the lows, didn't really break the lows. $30 closure in 13 minutes though, which will be the 1 hour close too, right? So that's good. But I mean, I'm expected to be out by before the 1 hour candle. Like you should see a drive beforehand. The next 15 minutes, right? Wait, GD just popped up. Nice. Let me just do something real quick, chat. Let me just take a thing of this. Hold on. I just want to say something real quick. So I'm still in the trade, don't worry. I'm just trying to say something from a different time frame. Just for my own needs. Save as. Alright, cool. Alright, so it looks like we're popping down here. This is nice. Yeah, break-even point from each high is 55-ish. Or 56, my bad. 56.122. You can go break even whenever you want. You can manage this however you want, but there's a lot of range here to drive. This is a 4-hour trade, a higher time frame trade, and you're breaking these lows there. I'm expecting a lot more, or another push here towards at least 55.
You're also expecting the next hourly to give a top wick and then drive down.
Oh, yep.
Want to survive the top wick. It should fill this whole range to the left. Clean candles to the left.
All right, sweet. So as you're tapping that support now, I'm going to go ahead and move my stops to break even. Not going to trail stops and profit just yet. Two things that I'm worried about here. Not worried about, the things that we can look out for. Is the last 15 the 4-hour candle may pull back. Once that candle pulls, or if it drives through, but then it drives through, obviously, right? But like, let's say it pulls back. Once it creates a top wick, we'll trail stops and profit. Or once this next 5 closes and creates a top wick, we'll put our stops and profit as well. But I still got the trade running here at full. Haven't done anything just yet. All right. But yeah, look at where you're tapping, right, chat? The whole idea behind this trade here was this is your resistance and this is the bottom of the range, and you're sort of tapping into that area now, into that, you know, 54-ish levels. Pretty neat.
Neato.
What was your entry wicks? Same entry as me.
5856.
I got better entry this time. Actually, hold on. What did I get on I got 6-3.
You got 6-3. I got 5-6.
Yeah, I think you had a better entry.
That's like 2 pips because of your spread.
I know.
Yeah. Fucker.
Yeah, last 50 might pull back here, chat. That's why we're break even minimum. That's why I haven't trailed yet, because I'm expecting a pullback here, but I just don't know how far or where to. If you survive, you survive. I think you have about a second left for a 5 closure. So this is the 5 candle. This 5 is gonna pull back again. It's gonna create a top wick. Once it creates that top wick, then cool. You know, if it's bearish, that top wick will be our stops and profit. So we'll move our stops to this kind of high then. Might not create a top wick, who knows, but likely it would be a top wick, and then after that you see a drive. But worst case, we hit break even. All right, so now the risk to reward here becomes 0 to 75. Crazy RR, right? Good for our monsters. Again, you can close managers however you want to manage risk here. This is what you want to take, this is what you want to take. I'm just gonna hold it still with the higher time from here. Not a bad trade, right, guys? Everyone understands the trade though? Like, it's pretty straightforward, right? Just a breakout, closures. Why are you trading this all the one RWs? I was just emphasizing some concepts. Yeah, I do that a lot. It's just 0.10. Right, Wix? We do that a lot too.
I concur.
Oh, you might hit break even here. You may hit break even here. If you survive this, then we'll trail stops. But this is the pullback I'm talking about, right? We were expecting this pullback.
If we hit break even and you survive this with the fucking blueberries?
Nah. Nah.
Blueberries?
If I get out break even, or if you guys get out break even, I will want to get out break even too. Because I'm not trying to have the chat complain to me afterwards. But darn, it hit break even. I'd rather be out as well.
What? Hell no, that don't make sense. Run the trade up.
All right, cool. So, I mean, you can trail stops and profit here. Oh, it didn't really flip yet, actually. Hold on. I want to see an actual flip of this candle here. Is that the top wick? If it was the top wick, it would have flipped bearish by now. It might come up to re-break its own high.
Yes.
Price action 101. Seeing the same movements happen all the time and getting used to these pushes and these volume. Because usually that's what happened, right? Or we can get the 5-minute starter play, but that's in another 3 minutes. Are you going to survive the next 3 minutes here? Pulling back? Maybe, maybe not. Stops moves to break even. Yeah, we moved stops to break even already. It's risk free. You out there, pips into the pullback? Oh yeah, we were in drawdown for a bit. Yeah, fourth pips in drawdown. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show my stops to that candle high. Yeah, to the candle high. Actually, you know what? It's 4 pips. Might as well leave that break even. Yeah, it's like I thought it was 10 or something. This move stops break even because at least like we're leaving more room for the next pullback if it were to pull back again. If the 4 can pull back again.
Do it.
Yeah, now I can probably do it. Might be good here. Only thing I survived now is a 1 hour pullback.
Maybe break evens are better.
All right, cool. Now I'm gonna move stops to 10% profit here, chat. Gonna let it rock 10% profit and let the rest rock towards target. Okay. Just another day, chat. Don't be surprised. Won't be your last win. Won't be your last loss. Won't be your last break even. Don't celebrate too hard. You know.
Gotta break these lows here.
Which alone? These ones to the left there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty strong level.
It did.
I'm gonna put my stops to the flip chat. So 15 in profit or 14 in profit here. This counter shouldn't reflip here. Oh, there we go. You broke the 1 hour lows there. That wick to the left. Now you just have clean traffic. Yeah. 1950. You're gonna see a push in about 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jerome, where's your money printer?
God bless you.
All right, Jerome's waking up here.
35.
Jerome
35,
should
bro.
see count like this. Then we'll move the TP to like 1953 here. I'm gonna move my TP down to 19. Oops. TP down to 1953 here. 53.74. Okay. Yeah.
You gonna hold? You gonna miss out on 38 pips for 12 more?
Well, that's 12.
It was only 12 more from where we.
I'm just gonna trail very aggressively. Once this 5 creates a top wick, I'm just gonna put my stops to the high. So right there, put it to the high of there. So now we are securing, I think, Shakira, 28 pips.
28 pips. So I might just close full here at 37 instead of 45.
All right, I'm gonna close
40,
right here as
can we get
well. Yeah.
40, baby.
All right, chat.
Close at
Close my
40.
trades off there. So there's that trade. What do we do? 14.
Yeah, close 39.
Yep.
It's perfect.
41
Look at that.
pips. So there's that trade. I mean, another day risking 7 pips to make 10 pips times 4 today. Got a little bonus.
You always catch 10 pips, bro. It's kind of annoying.
I know. But yeah, chat, that's it. You know, like again, just remain. Oh, we closed the bottom at the very bottom too.
Yeah, we closed the peak.
So there we go, chat. There's another day. In the markets, we waited all morning for a setup. We got our setup. We entered, and that was it, right? Once you wait for your setup and you know what you're looking for, while you're waiting, you won't be as pressured. You won't be as itchy, right? And then once you get your setup, all you gotta do is execute and just watch price play out with your plan, with your analysis, right?
Yeah.
The reason why I moved my TP to 53, I guess it was a little off here. I was looking at this right here, this wick. I think that's what you saw too, right, Wicks? Like right here and right here and right here, these levels. So I'm like, it should tap into those levels for rejects.
I had a 54 flat. That's where I put it.
Oh wow, yeah. Maybe I could work on that. I'm at a 53.7. That's not too bad. Yeah, cause like you could still drop down at 52. Don't get me wrong, right? But like, what usually happens is you tap these levels, pull back, and then start to trickle down later on, right? So you might see it come down at 11, 12, something like that. But yeah, overall, chat, just good trade though. Congrats if you guys
This 1 hour closes here in 2 minutes, and it's going to be key the way it closes. Can it respect all this right here? Oh wait,
I bet. There you go.
if you got to go to the 5 and on the 5, it's got to close below these wicks over here.
Yeah.
This whole area is very tough. So if it comes back in there, it might range in here. You see these wicks, but if it closes below here, then
yeah. And then you have another range right here too. I mean, you close below 52 today, like later on in the day. I think that's my next trade below 52, right? Because you don't want to take the risk now.
Volume here. So you're either gonna make a bottom wick to this area to continue driving up.
Yeah.
Right? Or you're gonna break this area, and that's what's key. You want to see a break of this area to get all this range right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where your clean traffic is, and every time you close below that area too, you just drove all the way down to where you just had
over
it.
Here, once you start entering there, you see rejection across the board. Wick, you know, rejected after respecting it. But if you close below this whole area, just that, you're just gonna.
Like how I see it is like if we took a trade already and it was a win, right? We might as well wait for the highest probable trade, which is gonna be below 52. Like the cleanest, you know what I mean? and then that's gonna be below 52. Like I would take below 54. It's not bad, but it's a smaller range. So I'd rather take the cleaner range and a higher probable range. Yeah, that's gonna be below here. But I honestly believe, chat, this will be a lot later in the day, man. This is gonna be like around, like, I don't know, probably like 11:30, 10:30ish, something like that, 10:40 probably. But hey guys, can we get 1,000 likes though, chat? I know you guys gonna dip off here on me. You know, we peaked 2.8. I appreciate you guys, but can you guys 1,000 likes, like 1,000 likes, chat? Come on. If you got, I know for a fact there was more than 850 of you guys that place a sell stop. If you can place a sell stop, put your stop loss, put your TP, take profit, you can definitely leave a like, man. There's no reason not to. No reason not to. It's free stream, free breakdowns today. All you gotta do is leave a like. Thanks for a 140 Czar. Appreciate you. And dial.
Free.
Free. Sounds like, what now, man? What now is we call it, we play Wordo. That's
some grass, bro.
Now we wait until sells below 52, but that won't be until 11:30, probably 10. You're not gonna get an hour pusher until then. For all I know, if the 4 count flips bullish here, bro, you're good to go. Because like I said, daily is still bullish, right, chat? You can come down here and still flip bullish on the daily, on the 4, my bad, because the 4 closed above the range here, and it can just be driving up towards 1970 next. That's what we said earlier. That was the original analysis, right? Above 1961. And then if that were to happen, great, man. We have buys, and it'll be an AGGRO day. This would just be a liquidity grab. But we don't know what this is right now. I don't know. I was just part of it. Go get yourself the Apple VR headset with the profits. But yeah, good start to June, man. First win of June on stream here. 41 pips too, not bad. I think, yeah, 41. So win rate is now 1-0 for the month. For lifetime, that is 168. Yeah, I think we're calling it a day though, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no reason for me to be here, because like you're gonna get an air trade later on, but it won't be for a while, right? So might as well call it a day here. Play some games, play some Wordos. Damn, Elvis, already celebrating. What you be drinking?
Tesco Elmhurst English natural mineral water.
Oh, that boy living healthy. What?
Damn. Okay, I'd be drinking Dasani Pure Life water. Okay. No, I don't drink Dasani. I drink Pure Life. Dasani doesn't taste too good. Dasani tastes a little weird.
Can you drink tap water in Canada?
Yeah, you can.
That's nice.
You can. It's not bad, but I mean, yeah, it's not bad. I drink filtered water from my fridge, but it is basically tap water, right? Which, why look disgusted? Why does your face look so disgusted right now? It's not Florida water, it's Canada water. Canada water is decent. Florida water, I know it stinks.
This is what your face looked like after you tried that water. You're getting the bitter beer face.
Bitter beer face. Damn, you guys are killing the likes, man. 1.1k. This stream made 23 bucks today. Yo, appreciate you guys. That's a W.
The stream itself with no donations?
No, that's just donations. 23 bucks. I make around 50 bucks per stream.
Damn.
Yeah.
Balling.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. When I first started, it was like a couple cents, a couple dollars.
Yeah, I got like 1 or 2 pennies. No, I got some streams that are like $10, $12.
The views are gonna start plummeting though. This is a fake out range 1 whoopsaw or something, man, because this is about to start going down. Down and down and down and down. Why did you anticipate price on gold move below previous wicks? Because the 4-hour time frame. Going back to your back testing, right? This is all I had today. This is the analysis, really. That's it. That's all you need. No indicators, no emojis, just one line here, resistance, one line here, support. What's in between?
Listen, son.
Range fill. Every time.
Check.
Every time.
Get yourself a Donvo, and you good. They be on the shelves, so get yourself your own private Donvo.
You know what's crazy about this Wix? Yes, we called this yesterday too. We're like, yo, we're not gonna get anything today, but tomorrow we're gonna get positions because tomorrow's the day where we have
the aggro day.
Yeah.
You said yesterday on stream how the day after the news. Well, you said it before. We said it many times.
Yeah, that's always happens. It always happens to us. Days where we have news, we don't usually catch much because there's just so much volatility and we can't there's no price action. It's just it's just volatility, right? The day after though, when you have the leftover volume from news, it just perfectly aligns with your price action, and that's when you just strike.
Right.
But yeah, chat. I appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys. Thanks for coming to the streams today. It's gonna be your early stream day, or not really that early to be honest. It's 10 a.m. But I'll be on tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow, and it'll be a great stream tomorrow. Wixon will be streamed tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m.
I think tomorrow you have news too, or tomorrow you have no news, so it should be another great day for us. And then Thursday you have news, unemployment claims, and Friday should be good. I think tomorrow though, by the time you hit tomorrow, you'll have more direction in price though with the daily candle, and you should have a better and clearer day tomorrow, maybe even an earlier day tomorrow. But today it's I mean, the bias is bullish, but it hasn't even flipped bullish yet.
We got Aussie GDP today, so we might see some volume in the Asian session.
I thought last night you'll see a move at 12:30 or
yeah, at midnight, but after the
cash
session
rate
because the RBA.
That's, yeah, interest rates, right? Yeah, no, I thought we'll see a move at 12:30. I looked at gold at 12:30. Nothing.
It's monetary policy for investors.
Well, Jerome listened to us today, or Jerome told us the right. He gave me the right script today to use on stream. All right, bye.
Watch your mouth.
What's up, Kieran? What's up, Janez?
What's going on?
How you doing?
What's going on? Yeah, nah, that was good day today. Good day, and it's good because it's not 12 in the afternoon now. I don't, I actually have time for myself now, chat. Because for some reason, from a 1 to 8 to 8 session feels like a blur. It's just like 4 hours, and I'm just working. What's this? Subscribe to games? What does that mean? Oh, do you have more games? Oh, we about to add. I don't know what this game is, but we're about to add these.
Never.
$15 for a whole year. I'm gonna buy this, man. I'm gonna support New York Times because, yeah, they've been. You guys will be allergic.
Fuck the Times, man.
More allergies now for everybody. Sorry, whose notification just went off?
No, it was mine.
Sorry. See, there's no delay in the Discord.
Discord to Zoom, probably not. Discord to the stream, probably.
No, man, not slots.
SL.
Shots. No.
Yeah, shot.
No, S.
You can do shoot.
You do sloth?
Hey.
Sloth mob.
Let's go. Never mind.
Yeah, my favorite pet is a raccoon. One day I'm gonna have a pet raccoon, chat.
Oh, the T is at the end.
And we can't do shoot because there's no H.
Smooch.
Snort? No, there's
Whoa.
no R. There's no R.
R.
Sport.
No P.
No P.
No P. and no R.
S. It's pretty easy, right? Think about it. Like, only have a couple letters, right? So it's S C O
Scoot.
C.
Scoot. Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
Okay, we can't fuck this up, right? Scout. Easy,
No.
easy.
Be my
I
friend.
felt robbed there.
You were just giving Don his phone. Yeah.
He was already celebrating. You know, one of those when you think you scored a goal, like Florida had the other day, and the guy just saved it on the goal line with his hockey stick.
Oh,
like,
oh.
that goalie. Yeah, yo, Florida's getting wrecked right now.
I know.
You know why it is, bro? They took a 2-week break. Like Vegas was playing until like they had like a.
They were
3-game.
rolling. They were steamrolling in there.
Oh, like it's too long. Like I don't know why the wait is so long. They did it on purpose too.
Might as well just cancel the finals. It's crazy.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? Practice every day?
We had to change the goal yesterday. It was like 5-0.
Oh, it's 5-0.
4-0.
That's tough. Yep, that's good though. I don't want Florida to win because you guys beat us.
All right, let's go. Beach.
Grape?
Grape.
What?
Wow, that is so far away.
Extra specific.
Monster. Sound.
Field.
Field. Soccer. Football. Hockey. Coach. Player. Captain.
Grass.
Baseball.
Baseball. Tennis. Football.
Referee. Team.
Team. Jersey. Goalie.
Sport.
Sport. This is easy. Tips.
Compete.
Compete.
Player. Oh, we have that. Athlete.
777.
Competition?
Ball.
LeBron.
LeBron. It's not LeBron.
Golf.
There's no field.
Golf.
It's got to be something on
Oh,
a
what did you
field.
do yesterday? Fencing. How's your fencing lesson yesterday? It was good.
I canceled it.
Rugby.
Rugby.
Football. No, football was closer. What's on a football field?
Football field.
Goals. Like net. Goal. Goalie.
I guess goalie ready. Oh, scoreboard. Or. Bench.
Ball. Puck.
Okay, so yeah,
Uh,
baseball, soccer, turf.
It's got to be a sport if football is.
Game?
Oh, cleats.
Cross.
How you spell cleats? Is it
No.
EET or EAT? Shoes, socks, stick, hockey stick.
It's got to be a sport that's played on a field.
What's a sport that's played on a field? Cricket.
Isn't that pitch?
Cricket. I'm pretty sure it's
Pitches?
cricket. Oh, no.
Track.
Track.
Cross. Rather.
Baton.
Cross.
What'd you say?
Cross.
What about like stadium and what's the other words?
Stadium. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he always does this, chat. Every day.
Well, what about stadium? I don't know if it's a stadium.
No, like that. What are they called? Like arenas.
We don't want to
That's the
hear
other
it,
word I was
bro.
looking for.
We don't want to hear it.
You're a living cheat code.
Hey,
Bro,
Too
no
talented.
excuses. Stop coming up with excuses.
how do you cheat in a fucking guessing game?
Yeah, ask yourself, man.
Half a pint. Okay.
Alt.
Oh yeah, halt. Halt. Remember when Trinity did that glitch? I don't know if that was gold halt. I was one of them.
Pant
Salt.
Damn, you on
and then
with today?
hint.
Pant?
Why not? Oh, that works.
Bet you ain't getting the country off the first try, motherfucker.
I will. It's gonna be Canada. Watch.
Every single day.
Oh my god, Antarctica. That's not Antarctica, but let me see how close it is. That's far.
Definitely something on the coast.
Australia, right? Like somewhere near New Zealand or
Australia,
something.
yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with Iceland or Greenland.
Iceland. That's not New Zealand, right? Jonas?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's near Iceland.
Go to Greenland.
Greenland?
Or
Or
Finland.
Greenland. Or Ireland?
Greenland.
Ireland?
Oh, could be.
Yep. McGregor.
Yeah.
Wait, he's not from Ireland, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he
It was
is.
some kind of land.
Greenland, New Zealand, Antarctica. Who gets Antarctica, man? It's so off.
Weirdo.
New
Who
Zealand?
invited that guy?
Hollywood. Alright, well, that was quick. We gotta sign up for the new games now.
What
are we
games do you
gonna
get
here
with
till
the?
noon?
Ooh, 4-hour flip. Naughty, naughty. What happened?
You said noon. I canceled fencing at 1, bro.
Oh, no.
I'm not canceling curling at 3, though.
Curling at 3. Oh. Alright, guys. I guess we can call it a day and move on to tomorrow. Honestly, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another trade today. But I'll be in the channel. I believe buys could form at above 1966, and sells could form again below 19. What do we say? 19.
52.
52, yeah. So here's what I got. You know, anything above here will be great for buys above 1965, and then anything below or 66, anything below 1952 would be good for sells. Whatever's in this range here, you really want to avoid now, because that was your push in this range, and now it's just picking direction. Is it gonna go back up with the 4-hour, or is it gonna come down with the 1-hour time frame? All right, so just understand those two concepts, and you should be good today. But yeah, until tomorrow, guys. Catch you guys later. Love you guys.
This guy said play League of Legends Wordle.
Oh,
You only
wow.
said that because you're Asian.
I don't even play League of Legends. What's next, Don? Do you play Valorant? Elvis, do you play Valorant?
No, I don't. I do play League of Legends though.
You look like a
Yeah,
League of
we
Legends
got
kind of guy.
You're only saying that because he's Asian.
Adios,
And I
chat.
support it. I'm just kidding.
No woman, no cry.
Because I never play any like PS3, 4, or like Xbox games because I never had like a controller, so I don't actually know how to use a controller. So all I had was like just PC games.
You definitely play StarCraft, don't you?
No, what is that?
You know what
StarCraft?
StarCraft is? It's a real-time
Yeah.
strategy game. It's like,
How do you not know this?
yeah. It's been out for time.
Laters.
Back outside, boys, toting a 70 on the strip.